Like, I'm low-key gonna ask about the social justice that. Are you guys aware that part of the community is concerned that there may be political reason behind that? I personally don't have a problem.
Political reason behind what?
Wait, what are you talking
Mass
about?
Effect, social justice, and stuff like that. Yeah.
What? Hold on. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
So, Bioware, if you haven't noticed, for the past couple of years, I'd say since Mass Effect 2, they started to design games differently where it's very inclusive. So you may notice there's been like gay characters and diversity quotas. Nothing wrong. I thought
that was because they were inspired by Star Wars, which is what Star Wars is all about.
Yeah, Star Wars is all about diversity.
Perhaps, but you remember how people started questioning shit when the gay person just randomly popped in? And
okay, first of all, who cares if they want to be inclusive? What's the issue with that?
Well, no, there's no issue with it. What the people, and I'm not saying this is my issue, I'm just saying this is what I've been reading. People apparently have an issue that they're pushing an agenda on the game, and that the reason they're adding these characters is not because it improves the game or makes the game better, but simply because they're trying to just, for the sake of diversity, we're adding in a black person. Like it's like the Jacob syndrome, right? It's like, do you really want a black character just for the sake that we have a black character in a game, or do you want a character in there that actually like matters, that like has depth? Because Jacob had barely any depth, so it's like.
But also, I could argue that Miranda didn't have depth either. Like I didn't give a fuck about her. Like I think it was like her and one other person. I think it might have been Tali. No, it wasn't Tali. It was her and like somebody else. And like I didn't even remember that I never
liked Tali at all. But that's I wouldn't.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't. I can't say I didn't like Tali. Tali was cool, but like boy, Tali had the best.
I can also argue that people are looking a little too much into this, because the whole point of the game was to be the Pathfinder and discovering new universes. And if you're going to carry on the human race, wouldn't you want all different types of humans? Like maybe the black guy is supposed to be there to carry on the black genes.
There you go, which are dominant.
But there's one thing yes, but there is one thing that disturbed me a little bit, and I didn't notice this at the time when I beat the game, but it wasn't until retrospect when I started reading like some people's concerns about the new Bioware. They call it new Bioware, but and I was like, this starts to make sense. In all the previous
conspiracy theories, they kind of make sense if you want them to.
It's not a conspiracy because like there's fact. Like it's not just like people making up like just crazy connect the dots and shit. Like it legit has like, all right, there's definitely been a shift in their design of their game.
I need examples, otherwise.
Okay, so here's one example. I don't know if you beat it, but the only example I can give that personally was affected me, where I was like, okay, I can see they may have a point, is. With Dragon Age Inquisition.
Oh my god, I knew it.
With Inquisition, I played it, and I'm not talking about, not only, we already talked, like, that's why I could back up saying it felt like an MMO, and I pray to God it better not be like that in Andromeda, because if it's an MMO style game, I'm gonna be really pissed. But if the issue I noticed was, and someone brought this up, was through my entire playing of Inquisition, I never felt attracted to any person in the game. Like, I did not, I didn't have a romantic relationship with any of the characters. Like, I never felt any connection with them outside of the whole camaraderie thing. And that was something that was drastically different compared to all the other BioWares. Like, in BioWare, I felt there was, before, in Mass Effect and in the older Dragon Ages, I felt there was always a character that I'd be like, yeah, I'll fuck you. But, like, Inquisition was the first game, like, I just did not find anybody attractive whatsoever. I was like, all right, I'm gonna have a relationship with this person. But like, none. And I was like, okay, why was that? And they had all these characters, and I was like, why could I not connect with any of these characters?
What's the name is full of Dragon Age is full of like fucking dwarves and elves and shit. Don't nobody want to fuck that.
No, there's humans. There's a black chick too.
But then like the humans, well, I remember they were all like dykes and shit. Like, I don't know.
That's the point. That's the point. It's like look at Korra, right?
But if you're a lesbian, you're gonna want to fuck that. It's just but who cares? It's a video game. Like,
right? No, I agree. Like, I think it's stupid, but I think there's merit to what some people are saying, where it's like,
I feel that I can see. I see what you're saying.
It's like okay. It's like, I'm all cool with the gay relationships. I'm happy they're including multiple races, multiple different orientations, stuff like that. Like, I'm cool with that. That's how the world is. It's cool to meet people who are like that and understand their different perspectives and stuff. But it's like, am I losing my own identity because they're adding all this other stuff? And now it's like, who do I have? Like, I don't have it. Like, I looked at like if you look at the new Mass Effect Andromeda, the quote unquote replacement for, let's call her Ashley 2.0, was it Cora? Like, she looks like a Tiger.
What do you mean by when you say, am I losing my identity?
As being a straight male, do I feel like as if there's not someone that's targeted toward, or there's not a character that I'd be like, all right, this is a character that I feel like I'm attracted towards, or something like that? Or is it just like, oh,
if we were talking about
saying, no, go ahead.
If we were talking about like real world shit, then I could vibe with that. But because it's like, to me, it's like if you paid $60 for a video game and that's the reason you're like one of the main reasons why you don't want to play it.
Yeah,
it says something to me is wrong with you. Like you're talking about your identify with a character. Say it's polygons. Like, what are we talking about here?
I agree. I completely agree with that. But I don't know. I just think. No, I don't want to go here.
Okay,
they took our aliens.
They took our aliens.
Like, goddamn, they took our aliens. But the thing I'm curious about is like
their perspective on it. It's just very strange.
Is there a redneck population within the Mass Effect community?
Yeah, apparently there is.
Listen here, you a sorry nigger.
I don't know, but like, for example, I don't know. Have you?
Rogan.
I don't know if just because we're fans.
Goddamn Solarians and their goddamn frog tongue. That shit's creepy, if you ask me. Okay,
like for example, when you saw this trailer, did you look at the comments like when it came out? Like, do you see why there's 3,000 dislikes? Like, do you?
No, I didn't read the comments. Let me scroll through this.
I do not be caring.
Like, look at the top comment, and you're gonna see why. Like, it is cancerous. You're gonna see exactly what.
Turian as a permanent teammate, cool. I've always been a huge fan of Dragon Age, but never find blah blah. Okay, what if during 600 years, blah blah.
They might have deleted some comments. Let me see if I can find
Marauder Shield, blah blah. The writing seems corny and generic. Surrender or burn. We're about to change the rules. They want to
see. This is a complaint. That's
political correctness.
Do they use language translators or aliens speaking English? Like just nigga, it's a video game. Jesus Christ, like
this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's.
I'm not gonna lie. That's actually a little pet peeve of mine too. Like, it's not like a big deal. Like, I don't bitch about it, but I am kind of curious. Like, but they said it'll be explained. That's why I'm not really like.
Exactly. That's why it's like
I'm not. It's like it's not a big deal.
Did they bring it up in the original trilogy? How they spoke to each other?
Well, they said that humans have like been a part of their fucking like society for hundreds of years already at the beginning of Mass Effect 1.
Oh no, you know what it was? They stated it's in the lore before Mass Effect 1. I guess when they first found the alien species, they created a device that allows universal translation. Okay. So you can hear somebody.
That should carry over to Andromeda then.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, because it happens before 1. So
so this guy just doesn't know the lore then. Okay. That's whatever.
Lore wise, that's the reason why. But the problem is the lore is very discreet on how the device interacts with a new language that it hasn't heard before. Like, does it try to do an algorithm that tries to figure it out, or try to like listen to vowels and consonants and try to determine how you can translate it to English? I don't. Whatever.
It'll be explained. I trust Mass Effect because, like I said, when I played Mass Effect 1 and I saw that the entire codex was actually voice acted, I was like, they care about their lore. So like, I don't think they'll let such a big.
Yeah,
I see in the comments somebody said people are really.
What I'm talking about?
Mass Effect's become politically correct because there's a girl with short black hair and a black guy.
Yeah, see what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about.
If people really feel like that, then honestly, like, as long as I can understand maybe if like the game is like shoving in your face, like. If the black
that's what they're worried about. That's what they're worried about.
If the black character walks around with like a Black Lives Matter shirt the whole time, then maybe I can understand.
Okay, I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you.
But I don't see that though. I don't see that. It's just a black guy. And to me, if you're upset that there's a black guy and there's a female fucking Turian, that says to me that you're just a bigot and the racist. And I mean, we've already seen this with Trump. Like, there's a lot of people that are just coming out of the closet, and I feel like a lot of people are racist. They don't even know they're racist. Like. It's just because there's a such thing as
that shit really shouldn't.
There's a thing called conscious racism, and then there's subconscious racism.
Unconscious,
where like when the white woman pulls her purse closer to her when you walk by, that's subconscious racism.
Exactly.
The other thing I fucking forgot is, do you remember the controversy about the dev who worked on this game basically said fuck white people?
Nah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's another reason why I fucking forgot. So one of the pretty much the lead designer for the gameplay for Mass Effect Andromeda, he was on Twitter and basically he was being savage. He was like, "Yo, fuck white people."